Hey guys, Chauncey Phillips here with Brendan Mitchell, and we are finally back doing a new live show. You know, who knows how often we'll do these, but we kind of did them a lot in the beginning, and now we're kind of just decided we're just going to do them kind of, we have stuff to talk about, and every once in a while we'll just kind of give it a whirl and see how it goes.
Yeah, right? So how you been there? How you been there, Coolduder?
No, I know. So we're finally back, and Wet Louie's training for The Biggest Loser. You know, it's an inside fact that he's going to be in the next season.
You know what? I don't know, but I don't know if I ever said this, but there was a time I went to this place for like a try, the audition process. And I filled out the whole form and like sent it in, and nothing ever came of it. But this was a long ass time ago. You know, like I got to like the first step, but then never like went anywhere past it.
What's funny is it's kind of surprising that they wouldn't want someone like you on it. You know, either of us. I'm surprised we haven't ever even been asked, since we are like the fat guys on the internet. You know, like all the fat guys on the internet. I'm surprised they don't get asked like to do something like that, because they would bring a bunch of people, who would vote for them and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like bring some different people watching it that maybe wouldn't watch it, and a lot of like positive feedback because of the you know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you mean.
Because normally when they find people, they don't really find like people who do YouTube, or it's more like just people who like, this guy's a doctor, or this guy's you know what I mean, like more like regular kind of people.
No, I know exactly what you're saying, but that wasn't the only kind of weight loss show I tried out for. There was this other like ghetto kind of one, like they didn't really have a name for it yet. Like, it's a weight loss show. We're not really sure what we're gonna call it. We're just trying to get some applicants to see, like, whatever it was. I went in, made everybody laugh, told them my story about working at Blockbuster, because it was Blockbuster at the time, and it was just all this stuff. And then they're all laughing, having a good time. They really liked me, but they never fucking called me back.
We should mention, too, since we're talking about all this reality kind of stuff, how many times you and me, and we've never talked about this, have been approached for like a good year in a row, like continuously, about these reality shows that they wanted you and me to be on.
Mm-hmm.
It never happened. Like the one about like collectors. And remember, the one was really persuasive with us and telling us about how they wanted us to have like our family pretend like they didn't like that we do it. And remember the other one? They wanted to have a picture show with you and me as like guys that go around hunting for junk or something.
No. It was about me and you going around hunting for collectibles and like bringing it back and seeing how much it's actually worth and stuff like that. But then they also wanted us to like buy a store location so we can we can have a storefront so we could sell this stuff. But the thing is, after we bought the stuff, we're stuck with it, and it would have been our money to buy the location of the store that we had. It was
it was so stressful. Like, it was funny how that was something that we've never talked about. But like, the people have approached us for that kind of stuff. Like, if they ever wanted us to go on like some kind of one where it was like one episode or something, maybe like the Movie Guys or something once or something. But I would never want to do one of those, because people don't realize how fake reality shows are. They are fake. They're not real. They are all fabricated. I mean, it's kind of weird how fake they all are.
Yeah, it's just because sometimes me and you are watching these shows, and since we know a couple of people that do this kind of stuff, and we watch it, we're like, that person's in the show, and that person's name's not Angela. You know what I mean? Like, that's Mindy. What? Kind of thing.
No, the amount of times that you and me have like watched reality shows and seen certain people that we've known pretending to be somebody, it's so strange.
No, it's the weirdest thing. But but the thing is, I used to love reality shows. Like, that was the show. Those were the kind of shows that used to chill me out when I used to watch them, and just like, instead of like having stress and like watch like some mind-bending movie like Inception or something, like a TV show where I can just chill out on. I used to love Storage Wars. I don't give a shit about that show anymore.
Oh no, the regular Storage Wars has gone down the tube. Like Barry, the one guy that everybody liked, he left and has his own show called like Buried Treasures. The Yep guy got fired because of all his kind of outbursts about the show and talking about how it's fake. Which everybody knew that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like no one left, and they stopped showing having the really extravagant things that they planted in the lockers. You know what I mean? Like the really expensive stuff. Now it's just like, oh, we found this, whatever it was, worth $300. It's like nothing big anymore.
No, I know exactly what you mean, but there was this one reality show I used to love watching. It was stupid. It was like with parking wars where people would go and like put tickets, they would follow ticket maids and like putting tickets on people's cars that are parked in the wrong ways, and then go to like the impound lot where people are trying to get their cars out and they're all pissed off that they got towed and stuff. I used to love that shit.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, I don't like any of them. Like I have had, like I said, you said I'm tired of Storage Wars. Pawn Stars is getting kind of old now.
But hey, Chum Lee lost weight though.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of him for that.
Oh, I know, Chum Lee.
Yeah.
Although, though, he sort of seems a bit like a hole since he lost weight. Like he has his teeth capped, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. And like he also, I hate on the show they make it look like he lives in this little dump with nothing on the walls, and he lives in this giant mansion in real life. Like they can't. Like I hate the reality shows can't admit that the people have made a life for themselves by being on the show. They have to make it like they're still just regular Pawn Stars people when they don't work there anymore. And that's the thing. And it's the shame is so many people believe that it's real, that Chum Lee is just some screw up that works in the shop still, making $12 an hour at the most or whatever. You know what I mean? When they don't realize he's making like 50 grand an episode. Well, whatever. And we don't know what it is, but it's big money.
No, I know exactly what you mean, especially when me and you went to Vegas last time. We went into the Pawn Stars pawn shop, and it was half, the Pawn Stars set, and then the other half that they never show is all the merchandise, like the bobbleheads, the T-shirts, the glasses with their fake faces on them and shit. I was like, what the? You never see that angle in that show.
Oh, they never show that. Like, and they also never break the wall. Like, anyone ever comes in and goes, "Oh, I'm such a huge fan of you, Rick. It was great to," you know what I mean? Like, they always come into the store acting like they have no idea who Chumley is or have no idea who Rick is. You know what I mean? They just act like they're just in some random pawn shop. It's like, I don't know. That's what I hate about it is that they just kind of play this thing off, and it's. And what's so funny is years ago when like Survivor started, people were like, "Oh, I hate reality TV shows," but like now they've gotten worse than ever. You know what I mean? Like, remember we met somebody who said that they were like a makeup person for Survivor and stuff. I'm like, Jesus.
Right.
It's like what?
Mhm.
I don't know.
I don't know. Reality shows, like you said, they're just not the same anymore.
You and me used to love them though, and like now I can't stand them anymore. I feel like I'm wasting our time, my life watching that kind of business.
But at the same time, they kind of chill us out a bit.
Oh, I know. Just like you and me, what we were talking about a couple nights ago, some of the movies that we watch, we're like, I can't believe that I've sat through that. You know what I mean? Like some of them, like I'm like, I feel like we're wasting our time watching some movies. Like every so often, there's some that are so bad that I'm like, man, this is bad. And we just can't get through them, no matter what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was asking when do we think we're going to do another Vegas thing? I mean, hopefully in the next coming months or something. It's just planning it out and getting it figured out. And you're not as close to the train anymore, so you'd have to make sure you can get over there. And you have something that all of a sudden in the coming month people are going to be like, whoa, Brendan, when did this happen? You know what I mean? And it's a secret surprise, though.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. It's something that I'm trying to keep it on the down low to the whole YouTube audience.
Oh, no, but when it happens, they're going to be like, oh, Brendan.
No, people are going to be like, they're going to be like, oh, Brendan Coolduder, that's sad, man. You're not doing that yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
And then some people are going to think it had to do with Mrs. Yellow and stuff, too.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
So, like, ask questions on here to try and get through some of them.
Yeah. So, did you have any topics you wanted to talk about today? And actually, before you bring up any topics, have you started walking or exercising lately, sir?
I don't talk about my personal life. you need that kind of stuff you need people to be like, oh, great job, like Tim and Eric, great job. Like me, I don't care about that. I don't need anyone saying like that kind of stuff. I just eat right, I try and eat better, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm doing too, but I'm not gonna lie, like it's been over a week now since I had any soda and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I did eat some bad shit the other day because when I was out with some friends, there's like nowhere to go, and it's like the middle of the night, and I had some like chicken strips at like Carl's Jr. and shit. But hey,
No, I know.
I'm not
And
gonna lie, I felt I felt like really bad though at the same time.
fried stuff though is the worst stuff to eat.
No,
That's what I don't eat at all. I can't even eat that kind of stuff anymore. No, but like I walk around and so the thing is with me, I don't feel that any interest in like I only want to talk about certain things about like people sometimes think they know both of us and they think that they know exactly what we do and just because we only show stuff on Tuesdays or whatever, that's all we do. You and me are out all the time. We go places. We show certain things that people want to see. That you know what I mean? Like I don't need to show my whole life anymore. Like I think in the beginning I did a lot of that, and now I'm kind of like don't need to do that anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I like to leave stuff sort of secretive.
Or like your pee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but I was telling you though, in that in The Skin They Live in the Scarlett Johansson movie, they got some people that you wouldn't expect naked in that movie. They were walking into the pond after her, and I was thinking, I would have done nudity for that movie. People were wondering like, what would I do it for? That movie, the Scarlett Johansson movie.
Yeah.
Under the Skin.
Well, you got topless in Ghost Shark.
No, I know, and everyone saw my moves, and it even says online, for the rating for whatever for nudity. I'm guessing it's my male breasts.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
They gave it the nudity rating.
But for some reason, when I watched that movie for the first time, the whole time I was thinking, when I saw you on that, jet ski, I was holding this up going, I just want to shake some of this on them. I just want to shake some of this on them.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
My titties, baby.
And they didn't use some of the stuff that I was saying because I was sort of messing around, but when I was on the jet ski with the other guy holding on, I was saying, like, you just wanted to get me out here and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you wanted to get me on here with you and stuff. I was saying all kinds of funny stuff.
I'm sure you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I know. We should mention, too, on Tuesday, you and me are doing a movie called Toxic Tutu that, the star of the original Toxic Avenger, Mark Togler? How do you say his name?
No, Togler. Mark Torgel.
Mark Togel, say the name right, who
Yeah.
played Melvin, the original Toxic Avenger, is making a kind of a parody mockumentary, and we're doing something in that on Tuesday, so that should be pretty cool.
Yeah, man. He's probably going to get you topless again.
Probably.
Yeah, if you ask me to get topless, I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to get myself centered, and I just can't unleash the badness here.
You don't want to do it before and after, and I love too after you were saying you or losing weight for like 4 days or something. People were like, you posted an old video from a month or two before, and people were like, "Wow, you lost so much weight."
Oh, I know that movie night video is something I forgot to post. It's like movie night Circle Jerk of Friends with Jose. It's like a movie night I shot with him and Graham at Jose's house like 2 days or something before I actually moved, and I forgot about the whole editing and uploading process of that one.
The thing with you is too about the whole weight thing is you're lucky because you have a small head. So like people, if you never showed yourself, people might think that you were just like some skinny guy. If you only ever showed yourself from there, they would never know you were 500 plus pounds, buddy.
I'm not 500. Oh, what?
Yeah, buddy. No, never. How much do you weigh, buddy? Have you done a before and after weight?
To be honest, dude, there's no scale at the gym over here.
There's no scale that would work for either of us, buddy.
No, but at the same exact time, if I did it, I think it might, discourage me from actually keep trying to do this, what I'm doing, because I might see it and get all depressed and eat like a whole chicken or some shit or fucking cake, like an asshole.
No, I know.
It's
probably best that neither of us do such a thing.
No, it's just like I just want to do what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to know, but at the same time, I don't.
And also, though, you're doing that more too because of where you live right now. You're kind of where you are some days if you can't get out.
Yeah,
you're kind of in the middle of nowhere. So it's another thing we haven't talked about, but I've heard a lot about it though.
Yeah. No, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that the gym is here. You know what I mean? Like in the complex or whatever.
But the only thing is, though, I hope you don't break one of those machines.
Oh, I doubt it. I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm not gonna use the weight ones for a long time, and those ones don't look like I can hold my ass.
Because like the bike one, I was thinking like I had like a vision of you sitting on the bike, okay, and the seat breaks, so then the metal part underneath the seat goes into your butt, okay, then you fall over, you break and crack the mirror everywhere, then the water cooler falls down, and then someone comes into the gym, sees you sprawn out with your ass ripped open on the ground, and you're like, "Help me, ready?" That was like my thought and of what happened. I even wanted to find a professional animator to animate the scene because I wanted to see this scene happen.
I don't even know what to say to that. There's a question here. It says, what do you guys think of the Amazing Spider-Man 2? I have not seen it yet, but Mr. Coolduder did.
Coolduder?
Coolduder.
Yeah, I heard, too, that you went and did a video. I was talking about it in a second, but you were acting very crazy. You were acting up in a Cinestalker video recently that's going to get posted tonight.
I'm sure it's posting right now.
I heard you were really acting up and acting very immature and crazy. What was that about?
Wait, who told you that? Did Danny tell you that?
Yeah, what happened? What were you doing?
I told you that last night too. I told you I was like just being really like cringy. It's like, as you would say.
So you're trying to get it posted on Cringeworthy?
I don't know what the hell's going on. I was just being stupid because I was just like, I don't know. Like,
what were you doing in it? Can you give anyone like a tease?
They need to check out Cinestalker on YouTube to see that, because I believe as we're talking right now, it's being published and going to be posted by the time this video is over that we're doing.
But Spider-Man 2, though, I like that. I know it has some kind of mixed, reviews, but I actually thought it was pretty decent.
I heard a lot of people shitting on it. My friend Andrew didn't like it at all. I saw him posting on Twitter about it, saying it was a hunk of shit.
I don't know. I think it's probably because it's gotten bad reviews, I like it more.
I think he doesn't like it because he's actually like a real comic person. You know what I mean? Like he goes to the comic stores every Tuesday or mostly every Tuesday and gets all the comics. And I'm sure he's probably read all of them. And he just, from like a comic lover standpoint, he probably just, I don't know. Me and you don't read the comics.
You're a real Hot Pocket lover, right, Brady?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you always check for new flavors and things like that.
Yeah, the Cinestalker video is now up. It says.
All right then.
It says the Goodwill Hunters.
Okay, so that's up then.
Yeah.
So let's think now. We also saw Neighbors, which, you and me, we see a lot of movies we don't review, because we've talked about this on here too. For some reason...
Hey! I reviewed it.
No, I know you did.
Me and my sister reviewed it on my second channel.
But we don't review them as much anymore, because for some reason they don't get much attention. And I don't know why it is, but people don't seem to care about like the standalone reviews very much.
I'm going to be doing one of Godzilla, so you guys stay tuned for that next week, or this Thursday actually.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably do one. I do want to do one for the Ninja Turtles, because I want to make something for that.
Yeah.
So but I thought though it was okay. Like the new Spider-Man, I didn't have any problem with it. Kind of depressing, some of it though. And people who know the comics and stuff, of course you and me don't, but if they know the comics and stuff, they know what happened. So it's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think of the new Jurassic Park World news? The cast. I didn't hear that. Did you hear who? I
heard there's news, but I didn't hear who the cast is or anything. I just heard that they're working on it now.
No, I'm waiting for the day when they post the Human Centipede 3 trailer. That's like one of the thing I'm most waiting for of anything for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to see what happens in that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I know why you want the trailer to be up.
Why?
Are you gonna do a trailer review video?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
people like those. You and me could have been part of the Centipede, but we would have probably died on the ground.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think you could have made it because you're used to being on your knees, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure we could have put up with it, but I don't know. No, I think we could have made it happen, but I don't know if we would have been able to handle that. What do you think the 3D fad is going to die out soon? It seems a lot less films in 3D or in the past or something. I've noticed a lot of direct-to-DVD movies coming to 3D, or you know what I mean? Some movies that don't really get a theater release big, like Nurse, and some of them. But because I don't think it's really that expensive anymore to shoot on 3D if you just do them with the red camera and things like that. you know what I mean? Because there's different types of 3D. There's like Spider-Man kind of 3D, and then there's like just indie kind of 3D, which is, I don't know.
The thing is, I don't think 3D is ever going to die because it's been around since what, like the 50s or something, or 60s when it first started.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with it. I mean, I don't really care about seeing it in the theaters much anymore. It's not like, I mean, like I remember the first time I saw like that really cool 3D when I was a kid, seeing Muppet Vision 3D at like, you know, MGM, and I was thinking like, wow, this is amazing. Like, you don't really have that kind of you know, feeling anymore when you watch it. It's just kind of like, all right, you know what I mean? You don't really get that kind of effect anymore.
No, and to be honest, the only two movies that ever really worked good in 3D, in my opinion, was of course Avatar. But the thing is, I don't really give a shit about that movie, but it looked fucking amazing. And the other one was The Return to Oz, or whatever the hell that one is, with James Franco in it. The Oz movie, and those are the only two I thought looked decent in 3D. But other than that, I can care less if shit's in 3D or not.
Hugo was alright. I don't know if you saw that one or not, but
I have it on the Blu-ray. Never watched it.
Yeah, you need to watch that. That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something you really give a crap that much about, but it was still okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we should talk. Oh yeah, so The Neighbors. You did a review of that. That did really well. That other one that comes out, we should let people know. And I don't know if people knew this, and it was just some surprise to me, was that movie Mom's Night Out. Like, I had no idea going into that movie that was a religious movie.
So you came out with, like, your heart filled with love and just, like, a more appreciation for life when you walked out of the movie?
No, I was just kind of like, I kind of felt like, you know, Dirty Pool or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that, you know, I didn't know going into it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like some weird surprise or something.
I didn't even feel the urge to want to watch that one.
I know. I'm sure you're talking about it in an update. You're like, it's a fun one, Brady.
No, I don't think so.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Right, buddy?
Yeah.
So
Ravenous. Huh?
What?
Ravenous.
Yeah, what, do you have your early copy of Ravenous already?
What are you talking about?
Let's see it. Do you have it already?
Do you?
No.
Jesus.
So let's talk about what's coming out next week, okay? And you can show you already have all of it. All right, so there's I, Frankenstein 3D coming out, which you already watched it too.
Yeah, you talked about it in your last update, didn't you?
It was all right. I mean...
Yeah. Damn, how early do you get things, Sean?
Yeah, But the one that neither of us got, Orange is the New Black, what do you think about that one? Like,
isn't that season 1 or something?
It's a Netflix show.
Oh, I have never seen it in my life.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No.
I mean, I've heard it was good, but I don't really know if I'd like it or not. There's also Her.
I like that one.
Which I thought was pretty good. The Awkward Moment is another release, which I kind of got really mixed opinions, and I don't know why it got so many mixed opinions.
The Awkward Moment?
Yeah, like it didn't get a lot of good reviews.
I thought it was decent for what it was. It was better, way better than the remake of About Last Night. It deals with sort of the same kind of topic.
No, I thought it was pretty good.
And we also get WrestleMania 30 on Blu-ray and DVD coming out. I can't wait to check it out because I missed it when it was on. I heard it was a kind of a so-so event, but this is the event that the Undertaker loses his WrestleMania streak. It's 21-1 now or something like that. I just want to, goddamn it kind of pissed me off when I found that out.
And how old is he now?
I don't know how old these guys are.
Like, do you think he's younger or older than Hulk Hogan?
I think Hogan's older.
Because, like, Hulk Hogan on the cover of the thing is wearing, like, his look. Did he actually wrestle in it?
No, I mean, it's just like an announcer or something. Okay. I remember I didn't see the event. I think he was just there, like, just to have his face there to kind of promote things.
Evil Speak came out, which I like that. You know what I mean? Like, I pretty much liked everything this Shout Factory's put out, like the Scream Factory line. There hasn't really been anything that I haven't liked. But they have some really good stuff coming out, though. Yeah,
like Sleepaway Camp and stuff like that. Which If you guys out there right now, after this video, want to go to my YouTube channel and check out my review of the Sleepaway Camp Blu-ray, check out my new Blu-ray DVD update on Wet Movie Works.
Okay, hold it. How the hell do you have that already?
You told me to. You told me how to get it.
Let's clear things up. How the hell do you have that?
Huh?
How do you have that? That's not out for weeks. What are you doing with that? Give that back. Okay?
Okay. I will.
Okay. What about Poseidon Rex? But didn't you like that song, What's Your Name and Your Number? You know you really, really, really want to know you. Did you like that one?
Dude, I couldn't stand Poseidon Rex, dude. Oh, God. I mean, it feels like a sci-fi movie, but, like, worse.
Someone said The Undertaker is 49.
Oh, nice.
And someone said, speaking of remakes, Jose Prene should do a sequel or a prequel to Haunting of Whaley House. Which I actually think that would be kind of cool to see something else, because I like the Haunting of Whaley House, especially because it kind of is open-ended. Like, they could definitely do something else with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know with Asylum. Someone said, do you ever plan to go to Australia? Yeah, I'm sure someday in our life, you know what I mean? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I certainly hope so.
And there's some other movie coming out next week called Panic Button. That looks kind of interesting, sort of. Like people on a plane as like a big massacre at 30,000 feet. Looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, every time I keep seeing that, I keep thinking it's that one with Tyler Compton. It's not. You know, did you ever see that trailer like 2 or 3 years ago with her on an airplane? It's like from the director of The Grudge or The Eye or something. And like something bad happens on the plane. It never came out. There's some kind of problem with it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you hate those movies when they play the trailer in the theaters and then they never come out, and it's like some weird thing that's happened with it?
And there's another movie right here that's coming out next week called Zombie-nator. What the hell is Zombie-nator?
Oh, I watched it. That was horrible. That was I think that was like a joke or something.
You think? What is it about?
It's like this found footage movie about like a girl who's like they're making a documentary on her and like wants to be like a model or some kind of fashion designer or something, and then like when they're at the party, like it's like this funeral for some like war hero or something, and then zombies come and then they're hiding out, and then the Zombinator comes and like tries to protect him, and he's like dressed like the Terminator, and they make a joke about it, and it's really peculiar.
And there's another movie that when I see the cover and see the name, I totally think of Us. And like, why are we not in this one? And it's called Piggy.
Oh no.
You have that one too, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell did you get that from, Sean?
Review copy, buddy.
Jesus.
What about Squatters? I want to see Squatters.
You want to see Papa Squatters?
No, that Richard Dreyfuss movie.
Oh, they said Papa Squatters, the sequel.
No, that one looks sort of interesting.
Yeah.
With the one who was in Endless Love.
Yeah. There's like a lot of catalog kind of title stuff coming out next week. A lot of weird stuff like Training Day again. Like, okay.
Yeah, some of these things get released again. Oh yeah, Hazard Jack. Oh yeah, and one of them, L.A. Maniac, which I'm in that. I don't remember exactly how much I'm in it, but I remember like I filmed something for it. It's for Troma's putting it out.
Mm.
I don't really remember exactly to the extent of what I did, and it was like me on the.
I don't know. You probably just took your top off and went, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
What else is coming out? Like that Easy Money. That's like they made a lot of those Easy Money movies.
I think that's the third one.
Yeah, and you randomly watched like the second one, not knowing it, and I remember you were like, "I'm confused, buddy."
Yeah, because on the covers they don't say 1, 2, or 3 like Fast and Furious and some other movies. They just like Easy Money, Hard to Kill, Easy Money, this. I'm like, they don't say it's part 1 or 2. So anybody that goes out in the stores and buys the shit, they're gonna be like, oh shit, because the things just kind of start. They don't like reintroduce the characters at all in these things, so you're not knowing what the hell you're watching unless you saw the first one first. It's kind of a piece of shit that way.
Are you gonna buy that show Creative Cove?
The hell's
TV series for ages 2 to 5?
Oh, dude, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there's like different volumes and shit.
Since we're not doing these as often, I guess we can look at what's coming out the following week and just go a little bit ahead. You know, the following week is Monumentus Man, which I told you I didn't really love that.
Yeah, no, you told me it was a piece of shit.
I did not care for that. I don't know. I just didn't care for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some movies like I don't think though that many people liked it.
Yeah.
And that Tourist Trap one, we won't talk about too much the following week, but the Tourist Trap one, that has a lot of controversy around it because like minutes of that are missing from the Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
And no one's exactly sure like what happened.
Mhm.
Now, is there anything specific that you want to talk about, or should we just tell everybody to start like asking the questions?
Well,
or
guys, start asking us questions now, just in case we can't figure out what to talk about.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, no, but I had a topic here I wanted to talk about because I heard on deadpit.com there's a radio show a couple days ago, their new show. They were talking about that they heard news of Sharknado 3 coming out. There is being made right now, and 3 months after Sharknado 2 hits Sci-Fi, it's going to be coming out 3 months right after. So there's going to be 3 Sharknado movies.
Mm.
What do you guys think of that?
Me, I don't care about that.
No, but like, aren't you surprised? Like, there's gonna be 3 of them. Like, but number 3 is being made already. But number two hasn't been on television yet.
I just wish the Ghost Shark would have gotten like that kind of attention because I think it was a better movie.
You just say that because you're in it.
no, I know, but like.
But you think if they made a sequel and they put you in it, would you have to be bottomless and topless in it?
But I'd be a ghost though. You know what I mean? Like I'd actually rather see a sequel to Haunted High, and I'd be a ghost in the school.
Mhm.
That was my favorite one of the sci-fi ones.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't doubt if they just make a quick Part 3 one, because I think they've gotten so many cameos in it. Who knows? They might even be able to use some of the footage from the other one, or they're set in another country. You know, which I could see them doing too.
But the thing is, at least the first one, it's so bad. It's kind of like in the Troll 2 territory a little bit when it comes to like just like the crazy acting and Tara Reid not looking like she gives a shit, but now it looks like she probably does care because the popularity of the movie, how it came and kind of revived her career, sort of a little bit.
Didn't you like Robbie Reist in it though? You know, cousin Oliver in it.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
That was my favorite thing in the whole movie.
Mhm.
Which he should be in like the second one, too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But he gets eaten though.
No, he does.
Oh, I know.
But there's this other topic that I wanted to bring up in our little live show here, because I know most of the people that watch are like horror fans and love horror movies and things like that. Halloween 3 is just being announced that they might be making a sequel to the Halloween franchise, and Scott Taylor Compton is attached to be part of this, but they don't have a director attached to it yet. So I don't know if Rob Zombie's going to do it, if they're going to have some random person doing it. What are you doing? Writing it down and put it in the tags of your video? But listen, I know what you're doing. No, but it's one of those things like, I don't know if I want to see Rob Zombie do another one.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon. So let's see that rabbit. You have that behind you?
What? No, but the thing is, I want to know your opinion on Halloween 3. Like, 'cause I didn't care for the Rob Zombie ones very much at all. Like, why the hell is there a unicorn in Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie version? Like, come on now.
I don't know. I didn't have a major problem with it. I thought that, I don't know. I think that, I certainly hope they get him to direct a new one. You know what I mean? Because especially if they're going to try and make it the same kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
I hope they get like a different director and like a person that really knows what they're doing. You know what I would like to see Rob Zombie do? Because I thought I heard him talk about being done with doing horror movies or something. I would like to see him direct a show for Disney Channel. I want to see how that would come out. Like, he was like, what would you do if you found out that Rob Zombie was directing Girl Meets World? He was like the mastermind behind all that.
No, but if he directed it and then he put the weird people that he likes putting in it, you know what I mean? Like Bill Moseley's in it, and Sid Haig and Michael Berryman are in it.
Yeah.
In like some weird kids movie, you know what I mean?
Like Sid Haig's like the the janitor at the school, like cleaning up stuff, and Michael Berryman is the principal they have to go to instead of Mr. Feeney.
No, it would be kind of interesting if they did like a really weird kids thing with that. I would love to see that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just wonder what Rob Zombie's going to do if it's not going to be horror, because his name is Rob Zombie. What is he going to do, direct a family film? Like, come on now.
Oh, I know. Someone asked.
No one's going to go see that.
Someone asked, how do you like your new neighborhood? Also, are you going to do more swap meet videos? I really enjoyed them.
Well, I'll do more swap meet ones, because there's only like one out here, and it's just pretty much what you saw. And I would have bought some movies at that place, but they're like, like $10 at the lowest for the most part at these things. And if
also, those things sit out in the sun all day too.
Mm-hmm. Like half the cases are all like crunched up from the sun and sun beaten and stuff. It's just like, And plus this one guy is charging $17.99 for the new release Blu-rays that he has, and like what $14.99 for the new release DVDs. I'm like, no thanks, goodbye.
Did these new releases fall off the truck?
Oh, I'm sure something like that's happened.
Yeah.
He has a friend that works at Best Buy that just takes it from the back and puts them in the back of his car or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Even though Best Buy nowadays doesn't have that much stuff in their stores, even though my new Best Buy I go to seems like they have more movies in it, but it's just because I think it's crammed into a smaller space and they have more aisles or something. It's still facing out, but it looks like they have more stuff.
Well, you and me have a talk all the time too about when we do the shopping videos. It's tough because nowhere has anything anymore, and sometimes we feel like fools going around doing them. Only because it's so disappointing that we can't find half the stuff. You know what I mean?
And a lot of people say, even Tish said it to me once, Miss Yellow, that I do videos with. She was like, Brendan, why do you go to all these places if you find everything you want in one store? Why don't you just go to that store and go home? I'm like, then the video would be boring as hell. It was like, okay, guys, I'm going to Best Buy or Target. Okay, I'm going home.
No, we do a lot of that stuff just to kind of show you, the viewers and stuff, other stuff that they have at the stores and stuff. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we don't have to do it, but we're just doing it, to give people content and stuff.
But at the same time, it's kind of like a thing me and Sean have been doing for years anyway. Every Tuesday going to these stores. It's kind of like a thing that we feel like we have to. It was plus the video and something we've been doing since childhood anyway.
No, I remember even when I was in middle school, whatever, after school on Tuesdays, I would try and go to Best Buy afterwards, or I would ask my mom while I was at school to go over there and get something or whatever. I was always on Tuesdays. I was doing that, going and getting stuff, or I used to be able to walk to the mall and walk to the Borders Books, and all that was nearby, the Suncoast and all that. So I was always getting the new stuff Tuesdays. I remember getting Pete and Pete when the DVD came out. The Tuesday it came out, getting it, and the Clarissa. It was really, I had to call it all around to try and find where they got them and stuff. You and me in this day and age. I can't remember the last time that you and me had to call somewhere if they didn't get it or any of that kind of stuff. Because now it's just we search it online, can tell right away, or but the thing is Fry's website's really bad for searching.
Oh, it's horrible. They've never changed it in years, dude.
No, I know.
Forget trying to fucking find anything on there.
No, but it's a shame though. Like we've said before, so many of these stores that we go to have just stopped ordering the stuff that they used to. So it's kind of like the stuff that 3 years ago you'd be able to find catalog titles like Big Fat Liar and things like that. You don't even find them anywhere.
Oh, dude, Revenge of the Nerds and Weekend at Bernie's. You can't. I went to Best Buy, Fry's, Target, all these places. None of them had it. Had to do it online,
And the fact that they didn't carry at least Revenge of the Nerds is really weird, because that sort of seems like the kind of movie that if they would get them and they sold them for $9 or $8, whatever, I think they would sell.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't know why people don't do it.
No, I know.
Someone asked when is Sasquatch versus Yeti coming out. I don't even know. They haven't even done that movie.
Yeah.
No, that's the one thing with IMDb. They a lot of times they put you on something and it's who knows when it's happening. It's just it can happen sometime. Could
What
be.
was that? What was that movie you said you saw on my IMDb page? Because I don't really look at it that often. It was like some weird like sex comedy or something. I'm like, I didn't do that.
Or some, I don't know what it was. It was something like,
Yeah, but as you're looking for it, there's some news that I found out from my friend Dante. The movie I was in called Bro What Happened is gonna be coming out in June, I believe, like on DVD, maybe Blu-ray. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be coming out soon. I believe one of the special features on there is the out and about video I shot with Gabriel on the set of that movie, and I think that's pretty cool.
who's putting it out? 'Cause if it's that soon, wouldn't it? Do they already know?
I think Dante posted it on his Twitter page at Dante the comic at earlier tonight, just saying I think it's MPI or something or MTI.
Or that's the
Oh
one.
no. He said it's coming out in June, and from what I heard from one of the producers last time I hung out with them was it's being put up by Uncorked Entertainment, I believe. Sorry, that's what it was.
Yeah,
I thought I heard MPI for some reason.
will be coming out. I see a picture of it. Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know if they said the company, but I think you did say something about Uncorked, so that means it'll probably be in Redbox.
Yeah.
Because Uncorked usually gets in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that'll be. What would be funny is if you and me, if it's in Redbox, so you and me are both in a movie in Redbox at the same time.
That'd be kind of cool. But for you guys out there that are watching this right now, go to Twitter and follow Dante the comic on Twitter. He's a cool guy.
No, and you've known him forever.
Oh, I've known him before I knew you.
No, I know. Like I have known you now for I don't even know.
No, I know, but like I knew Dante for
something.
like over 10 years, I think, a little bit with Dante, and you for like 6 or something.
I remember when you were first talking about him, like, and I always, like, for some reason, like, never knew who you meant in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I always thought you were talking about, like, Eric Edwards for some weird reason.
Oh, that too. He's a friend of mine also.
No, I know. I remember you were saying that you knew him, and I think I was, for some reason, like, every time you talked about Dante, picturing Eric Edwards or something.
And if you guys don't know who are watching, Eric Edwards is the guy that played Murph in the Problem Child movies, the big guy that was, like, all after the kid in the movie. And he was also in the movie called National Lampoon Senior Trip. I believe his name was Murph in that other one, right?
I think so.
Murph.
I love, too, how when you did your review of, what was the movie you did when you had Michael Ray Bauer and Charlie Talbot? What was that again?
Oh, that was Captain America when Michael Ray Bauer and Charlie Talbot, the guy that played Angus, did a review for the new Captain America movie on my page.
I love how some people picked up on it, but like it must have been so surreal though to have like you there, and then on one side was like Angus, the other side was Donkey Lips. You know what I mean? Like together, because the thing is, to you and me, like childhood things, people that we watched, we care way more about Michael Ray Bauer and Charlie Talbot than so many of these other people that people made a thing about. Like especially when you're like a fat kid. You like to see other heavier people, you know what I mean? Like you love that, you know what I mean? There weren't that many, you know what I mean? There really aren't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that you can really remember. And I always remembered like both of them, and who else was there as a kid that like you and me really like obsessed about? Like maybe
but they weren't kids at the time. But of course it was John Candy and Chris Farley. But those guys ain't around anymore. But like those are the main two guys, and Charlie Talbot and Michael Ray Bauer are like the main guys to us.
No, I know. Like I don't know who like now is like the kind of like them. You know what I mean? Like the kids now would kind of obsess with.
There's not that many big people out there right now, the kid-wise, for the kids these days to look at.
No, I know, and a lot of like child actors, like if they're big, they're like they lose weight immediately. You know what I mean? Like there aren't enough fat kid actors.
Yeah.
But when you see one though, you're like, wow, that was like me as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No, but that was like you said, one of probably the coolest like moments to me to have just to be there with the guys, hanging out with them, watching the movie with them, getting popcorn and candy with them. You know what I mean? It's like hanging out, talking, and then filming the video with them. Two people that I've looked up to for God knows how long since I saw them in these movies and shows that they've been in. It's just, to me, I was trying not to nerd out too much. I was just trying to be like a just trying to be a normal dude. I'm like, not trying to be all crazy about it,
Hopefully, at some point, we can all do one together when we like do something. Because originally, the idea was, remember, Myra Bauer's like, we'll do a whole thing of it, like have like a wing eating contest or something. Remember all that?
Oh, like a big food thing is, but I think he's on the path of losing weight also, I believe, because me and him were talking back and forth on Facebook and messages about how he's, trying to work on himself also. You know what I mean? Because me and him were talking about ever since I started this whole trying to work out thing. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like the next, Richard Simmons and shit. Like, hey guys, let's switch to the oldies. Even though I went to a couple of his classes when I was a kid. What was I talking about again? But me and him were talking. Michael Ray Bauer were talking about just both trying slowly to start eating better and not eating so late at night and things. I think that's what kind of got me in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And I think we have like a destined for this. You know what I mean? Like I know people they'll get like stomach surgeries and stuff, but like I'm afraid of all that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times it goes very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because like what's crazy though is like if you and me did it, like say tomorrow we got the stomach surgery, in like 3 months from now we'd be like half the man we are right now.
No, but at the same time, if you get this stomach surgery thing or lap band or whatever it was, I've been to seminars for those things, and it's one of those things. If you get it and then say you eat like how we big guys usually do, and we forget it's there, it's gonna pop like little stitches, and we can die from that. You know what I mean? Like we can die from anything with that shit.
No, I know. Someone said, "What are your thoughts on the new Friday the 13th film coming out in March, and do you guys think it will be another remake or sequel?" I've heard it was kind of like a found footage movie, from what I've heard.
No, I heard that too. Aren't you gonna write that on your paper to put in the tag, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Write it down because we talked about it. You gotta put it in the tags. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Friday the 13th. People are gonna watch this video if I put Friday the 13th.
Yeah, so go show some of those things on your shelf that you got early. Go pull some of them out.
You can pull some of these out.
I'm in my room. I don't have anything up here.
Oh yeah, I'm in my room too. I don't have anything up here either.
You got it all right behind you.
I know. No, but I got this. Yeah, if you guys, I think you guys have to watch Cinestalker's video, but I ended up hoarding up on something with him when I hung out with him yesterday, and I went to CD Trader with him, and I hoarded up on the 5 Heartbeats here on Blu-ray, an old like cool musical kind of movie, kind of like the Temptations movie in a way. Mm-hmm. I always kind of like that one. For $7, I'm like, what the hell?
Let's show some things off in the room. Maybe some stuff that people don't know. So you have anything interesting in your room?
No, just movies everywhere, dude.
Is there anything in there?
I have some duct tape.
What do you do with that?
Okay, look. When I have girls over, whenever when it does happen, and when they come in my room, I take this duct tape, put it around their eyes, and then so that then I could take my clothes off and do the D. But yeah.
So what's that right behind you? I see like a container or something. Is that like
a container?
Like some kind of like circular thing right behind you on the shelf? What is that?
You mean this thing?
On the other side.
Right here?
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, what is that?
That's Sleepaway Camp,
No, over there on the other side, on the bottom, like a circle thing. It looks like white.
Oh, no, that's my, hold on. No, I can't get up, no. It's like sanitary wipes. I wipe off the bookcases and get the dust and shit off of it.
Are you sure it's not for wiping your ass?
No. I have my diapers for that.
Alright, so here's something. What is this?
I don't know, but I'm sure it smells like your ass.
I held something up, so you hold something up now. Come on, hold something up. Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Your communicator. Does that work? You talk to Jordan with it?
Would you say I talked to who?
Jordan.
Zordon, you stupid ass.
Yeah.
You don't even know shit.
Someone asked, we prefer Wolf of Wall Street or Boiling Room? I don't think I've ever seen Boiling Room.
Wolf of Wall Street. Boiler Room, I liked it back in the day, but Wolf of Wall Street's more entertaining in my opinion.
Someone said, Coolduder, you gotta be that guy, that 80s throwback character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want me to hold up something that's on my computer desk right now? It's just random. Something I was thinking about watching. It's Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain Baby on DVD. Ah, yeah. Hulk Hogan style, brother.
Someone was asking us, like, what do we worry about life on our own? What would that be like? Would that be like in the gutter? Where would that be?
I think, to be honest, I think I might be okay.
I think we'd be fine. People seem to think like they have certain ideas about, us and stuff, and they don't know exactly though. Like I said, though, you and me don't show everything about our lives. We only show, like, a little bit. Like, no one wants to show everything about their lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
you try to be all secretive and shit.
Yeah, you gotta be secretive.
Yeah, like, what's underneath that hat, Sean?
I know.
Yeah.
And people know. I mean, I don't talk about it, but yeah, I don't know.
And but the thing is, why be ashamed? Who gives a shit? It happens to people.
Mainly, it's more because of the movies. Mainly because of I don't need to, like, have pictures of things and shit like that.
I saw a picture of you online that someone sent me for some reason with you in the casino, and they put, like, jizz all over your face and hands. What was that?
I didn't retweet that because that kind of pissed me off for some reason.
I don't know what the hell that was. It was just like you, and they like put like stuff on you. To me, I had a little chuckle to it.
No, I know. I knew you'd laugh, and I'm surprised you didn't share it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's messed up. I just wanted to talk about it on a live show so everyone can hear about it.
The thing is, on the live show, we talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because the thing is, in the live show, it's like different. You know what I mean? Like, we come on here and kind of screw around and kind of act like peculiar radio DJs. We're like, hey, Frankie Slauson here. Who am I gonna talk to today? Hey, I got the guy who played the skateboarder in Kicking It Old School 4.
No, but speaking of Frankie Slauson, the Frankie Slauson show, he's trying to get Billy the Blue Ranger, David Jost, to be part of his next interview. I think that's kind of badass.
Oh, and I'm sure he will. He gets everybody.
And to be honest, I'm kind of proud of him for what he's doing right now on the radio show at the college that he's at and trying to get different interviews and stuff. I know they don't get like huge views. I just don't understand why. Because some of the people he gets are cool. Like he just got the guy that played the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I think that's kind of cool. Like out of nowhere, like who the hell would know to even mess with that guy?
Why don't we try and get people like that on this show? You know what I mean? Like why don't we do that?
We did. We got the 2 stars of Return to Nukem High.
Oh, I know. We try to get other people and then like try and explain Google Plus to them. But now I realize all we really have to do is send them that link.
And they click on it.
And they click on it. So, like, truthfully, all they have to do is have a YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we will be able to get people because we try to get, like, some couple of interesting people that we know or talk to and stuff. We want to try and do something for Sleepaway Camp, which we'll probably try and do in the next, like, I guess, like, week or so or something like that.
Yeah. No, but there's a question here saying thoughts on the new Godzilla film. We can't say nothing because it doesn't come out until Thursday for us over here.
I wish you and me could start because there's a lot of critics out there that get to see like the movies early, and that's the one thing is we've never had luck with figuring out how to do it theatrically. Do you know what I mean? Like we've done it with DVDs and stuff. Yes, we've talked about that, but we've never done it with theatrical movies without a problem.
Yeah,
it's confusing, but the thing, like I guess like I think it's like with YouTubers when it comes to theatrical reviews. Maybe they don't like it or something. You know what I mean? Because a lot of YouTube reviewers who review theatrical ones are usually negative, if you've noticed.
Oh, I know. Like some of the other people. I don't want to say their names.
No, there's a lot more negativity and stuff like that. So, like, I guess, like, for some reason, I think it's like if you were doing a YouTube review, maybe if you don't get as much attention, too, if you're really positive about it.
No, I know. If you're a person that just talks shit about everything, then you get all the views, you get all the people and stuff. And I'm not that person, I don't think you are either.
No, I mean we're due. We'll still see Godzilla. So the pain is with YouTube though, is that if you don't get your video up, like at a certain time, like if we could get early theatrical reviews early, people would see them more because they'd be posted early. But with YouTube, so many people do, those reviews now that they just kind of get lost in the shuffle. Like with the DVD and Blu-ray things, when it comes to that, or we do better with that only because there aren't as many people that get 1,000+ views of those. You know what I mean? Like you and me are like the two main people doing those kind of videos because we've been doing them so long. You know what I mean?
It was like 6 or 7 years now or something.
I know it's insane the amount of time that we've done them. Like I do wonder, like, is there ever a day that we won't be doing them? You know what I mean? Because like we've talked about it, like we've never in 6 or 7 years been able to watch a movie and not think about it while we're watching it. You know what I mean? Like think how we're going to explain it. It's like another thing we never really talk about is that like we're always constantly watching a movie thinking, okay, how are we going to explain this? Like sometimes we got something older or something that we know we're not going to review. It's like this real free experience watching it because we know we're not reviewing it. We just can watch it. It's kind of a weird experience.
What do you guys think about the Gremlins remake coming soon? I haven't heard anything about that.
I'm not that excited about an idea of that. Like they're such good ones. You know what I mean? The original too.
They were good ones, buddy.
Good ones, buddy. So you do an impression of me, and I'll do you. You know, you're like, hey, Betty, I've been going out. I've been drinking lots of water. I've been doing some walks with my trainer, aka sister's boyfriend Alex, and we've been like working out a lot. I've been trying to cut out sodas, Betty.
I have.
Betty, I didn't get my review copy of Ravenous yet, Betty. I'm waiting for it, Betty. Did you get it yet, Betty? So that's me doing you, and then you do me.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Hey guys, I'm Shashi Phillips here. Welcome to my DVD show. I love shrimp burritos. Barbies! There we go.
We wanted to do. When
the flying fuck are you ever going to show your whole Barbie collection that you have? You can never see it in the angles that you show of your room. You can just show me the closet that you have filled with Barbies from like the 1950s and up. I know you do.
Oh, I know. I don't know when I'll ever show it.
Your face is all pink all the time, and I know you say it's rosacea. No, it's not. It's from you rubbing up on all those damn Barbie boxes.
No, I know. What are your favorite horror movies you've seen in theaters?
Wait, recently?
Yeah.
Oh, everything kind of sucks recently, sort of. Everything that's been coming out recently in theaters feels like they all should be straight to DVD and shit.
No, I know. Someone said, no, Oculus was okay. I mean, but so many of the better ones are like the one that I really liked. It was like a low budget one, which you hated, was Scream Park. Like everybody else, like a lot of good reviews, but you and Jose like hated it with a passion.
It was really bad, but it made it fun watching it with a bunch of friends though, talking shit about it.
No, I know.
And the only thing you said about it before we went to go watch it was, "There's a big set of boobies in it, boys. Enjoy." And it was only like 5 seconds of boobie action.
Who did I say that to? You or to Jose or whatever?
You said it to all of us in that same manner. "There's gonna be a lot of boobies in it, boy."
No, I didn't say it like that. I said it's
no.
It's good for two big things.
You said it like this. "Hey guys, there's 2 big boobies in this one. It was a fun one though."
No, I said it was good for 2 big reasons. Okay, you have to get it right. Yes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone said, Coolduder, I've been impressed with your roles so far. You nail it with the acting skills. Do you purposely go for that 80s type character? I think I just like that kind of acting. You know what I mean? Like 80s kind of, I don't know, I like that kind of way. Especially like, sometimes people take it way too seriously, and I kind of try and have more fun with it. Although in the beginning I screwed up with things like the Bigfoot movie, and because it was like the first thing I ever did, I took that way too far and was real over the top, and I can't even watch that back anymore. You know, the Sasquatch one? What do you have to say for yourself?
The Sasquatch one?
You know, so the Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You know, I was way too over the top and crazy in that one.
I like how you get killed in that one.
No, in that one we were supposed to both ride that bike, and I couldn't balance on it. There was no way to balance.
You both?
Together on that thing.
I wasn't in that movie.
No, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Are there any Bollywood films you like, Big Elliot?
There's only I forgot the name of it, but Minnie Robinson's in one of them, and I want to see it.
Oh, I know. Hopefully it comes out. We can get it somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone said.
No, Bollywood movies. Yes, There's two, or there's only one I can think of right now. There was two, but I can't think of the other name. But there's one called Pa, about this like young. Oh fuck, I can't remember. It was Pa. I saw it in the theater. I thought it was okay.
What about someone said, what are your thoughts on the WWE Network?
I think it's cool, but like I don't have it, and I don't see myself getting it anytime soon. But I think it's cool for all the super wrestling fans out there that can go back and watch like the first WrestleMania, or go back and like watch some certain episodes of like whatever like shows that wrestling people have. And I think they have other special features on it where you can go ahead, write down on your paper, Sean, so you can put it in the tags. The WWE Network talk. Okay, cool. But people can go there, and I think they're gonna like debut some shows on there, like Legends House. I think is gonna be on there with like old school like wrestlers in there, like everyone legends in the house talking, doing their stuff, kind of like the Surreal Life, you know. a bunch of cool stuff in there, even though you don't know jack shit about wrestling at all.
I used to watch.
You can't see me.
I used to watch them years ago, Brendan.
Yeah.
Okay. And someone said, "What would happen?"
Was that back before you had Man Press?
What?
Nothing.
Someone said, "Hey, Sean, what would you do if the world ended up running out of shrimp burritos?"
Yeah.
Do you ever eat shrimp?
Once in a while. I don't eat it crazy style like your ass does.
Because I don't really eat a lot of meat. You know what I mean? Like, I only eat, like, shrimp. Like, I don't really eat, like, cheeseburgers, or I don't really eat, I mean, chicken sometimes, but, like, I don't really eat, like, any of that. You know what I mean?
What do you eat, chips?
No, not anymore.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the crust cut off?
No, like, I a lot of Mexican stuff. Like, the stuff that you see, Submarina, and that kind of stuff.
Wait, so you don't have like turkey breast like in your sandwiches or anything? Okay, let's go on to something else. What are we talking about food for? Come
Submarina is turkey sandwiches or chicken breast sandwiches, buddy.
Yeah, that's meat, son.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
How do you feel about people pirating movies? Are you strongly against it? I hate that. Like, I hate people because the thing is, it's just I like you don't want the movie industry to like just flop, and you won't have any entertainment anymore because everybody gets it for free.
Okay, I understand people that do pirate movies, but only the movies that are not available on DVD or Blu-ray, and you can't get them anywhere, Netflix, anywhere, and it's just like shit. It was only available on VHS, and of course that shit ain't around anymore. And it's that like Gleaming the Cube, or like some really weird, obscure ass movie that you can't get anywhere. Go ahead, find the download link somewhere and watch it if you have to. But other than that, no.
No, I have no problem with if you can't get it, it's something that's never been released or whatever like that. But if it's a movie that's, like for example, like something new, like Stage Fright remake before it's out on DVD, watch it on video on demand, because that's not the kind of movie that's going to make tons of money. You know what I mean? Like, why not support it? You know what I mean? And so the company can make more movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why watch it illegally?
Yeah.
And with the amount of stuff too, like on Netflix streaming and stuff, there's always stuff to watch. Like, you and me don't really use that kind of stuff that much, but there's always stuff you can watch for, legally.
Yeah, I know. Your webcam looks like it's really gone downhill the last couple seconds.
Oh, it has.
Like the quality of the picture. But it's coming back. It's coming back.
I just turned in. Should I get the Godzilla movies on Blu-ray or DVDs?
Yeah, because you got some of them recently into that you didn't have to pay for to talk about, and are they worth getting on Blu-ray?
I don't know. Like when you watch them in a row, you get kind of tired of them. You're trying to be smart, Brandon.
I think the Riff Tracks people. I think my friend at Tokyo Music, the guy that runs that store. If you guys watch my videos, he said originally the Riff Tracks people did that for like the Godzilla or Gamera movies first. Those people that used to like dub over movies and talk shit about them. I think Gamera was like their first batch of movies they ever did. If you guys are like Mystery Science Theater fans.
Someone asked, what are we thinking about Beetlejuice 2, the sequel? What's your thoughts?
If Michael Keaton comes back and he's on his game, I'm down.
No, like I wouldn't want to watch it if Michael Keaton didn't do it. Like if it wasn't him, oh yeah, write it down on a piece of paper. But if it wasn't him, I wouldn't care about that. Would you?
You know, me and you would probably watch it anyway because that's what we do. Like Ninja Turtles, like we want to see it just because we want to see if they're gonna mess up our childhood. They're not gonna mess up our physical childhood or anything like that. Just like fuck. I don't know, man. I just don't want. I love the ones from the the old school ones with the guys in the suits and things. And I don't know, man. I'm gonna go in there and I know it's not gonna be the same. Like you're not gonna see the kid that what's his name, Ernie Reyes Jr. in there like doing something, or I don't know. I hate when they remake stuff that I really love.
Someone said, would we like to play in an action movie?
I would love to be in a movie with like Dolly Dragon Wilson and like Ted John Roberts, the kid from Magic Kid, and like he did a Corey Feldman movie. I think it's called like The Power Within. I think Corey Feldman's in it, or The Dangerous Place, or something like that. I would love to do like a B action flick. Those are like my favorite things I used to love watching back in the day.
And someone said, what's your opinion on cringe Reddit people taking interest in your videos? Well, not really my videos. Brandon's videos. They've liked your videos when you went around and gotten real cringy with the boys.
The thing is, I don't really care, dude. Like, people can post shit wherever the hell they want. It doesn't really... like, I do the videos for fun. I just mess around. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to post to get him thumbs down. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Who gives a shit?
Oh, I know. And all it does is get you more people to see your videos. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
In the end, it's just like new people looking at it. Maybe, like, some of them will like what you're doing. Other of them... may give you a thumbs down.
It doesn't do anything, but sometimes there's one video recently that was posted again. It was like what's it called, like Happy New Year video with me and my mom acting like we're drunk, but we're not. And it was posted up on there, and it seemed like I gained like a certain amount of subscribers from it. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead, keep doing it, people. I don't care.
Someone said Netflix or Redbox. I
say go out there and buy a physical copy if you can do it.
But if you want to rent it and just see it, just get it in Redbox.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really use any of those two, so let Sean answer that one.
What do you think about A Million Ways to Die in the West?
It looks kind of cool, but like you said, I saw a trailer for it when I saw Neighbors, and it kind of ruined one like little thing to it. And you were right. No one in the theater gave a shit about that little spoiler ending to the trailer with Mr.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And then someone said, with Corey Haim's death, where do you think the Lost Boys franchise will go from here?
Oh, I think it can keep going because the last couple didn't seem like it mattered if he was in it or not.
And I remember they were going to years ago make the Lost Girls movie. It was going to be like the Lost Boys but with girls. And I remember this was like in 1995. I remember it was at like computer camp, and I heard about that, and I went and printed the script.
You went to computer camp?
I was like it was called like Friends Camp?
Friends Forever?
Some kind of camp. I don't remember exactly.
Wait. Was it called Friends for Fatties?
No, but it was just like a regular camp. And I remember like I didn't get along well with the kids, and the one kid like shoved my foot in the door or something. Yeah. So then I ended up having to switch to a class, like a camp where it was like I was probably like 6 years younger than everybody else. So it was like me as a little kid in this like camp with all these horny teenagers. So it was kind of weird. Like it was like me, this kid. Like what was I doing in this camp, in this group?
The thing is, me and you were so awkward probably back in that time period. I'm sure you were the same exact way I was, and you didn't really want people to be around you, really. You just kind of wanted to keep to your fucking self, and yeah, people kept trying to pick on you or mess with you, and you just wanted to kind of stay away from everybody.
But I remember when I was in this computer camp, I remember two things that I did. I remember watching the trailer to Mr. Bean, the Bean movie.
And then the other one was shitting in your pants.
No, I also remember printing out the Lost Girls script. And like I didn't realize how many pages it was. So like the printer kept going zoop, 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 zoop. And it kept on going like for an hour. Because this was years ago. And then I'm like, oh no. And it wouldn't stop. It was
Wait
really
a minute.
bad.
There's a question here. What do you think about the Blues Brothers remake with Adam Sandler and Kevin James? Is that really happening?
I don't know. I never heard anything about that.
Me neither, but I don't know. Kevin James maybe can play the bigger, the James Belushi part, but Adam Sandler, I don't know.
No, I know what, and I don't know if I care about that.
Yeah.
I do want to see Blended though.
No, me too. That's cool. Is that the third movie or fourth movie they've done together?
Well,
Drew Barrymore and Sandler.
I think it's the third. I think.
Yeah. Wedding Singer, 50 First Dates.
And this one, I think, unless there's some other one, but I'm pretty sure this was the third one.
Yeah.
And someone said, have we seen Game of Thrones? And that's like one we've never watched.
No, I don't care. I don't know if it's probably fine, but I don't really have an inkling or give a shit to really watch it. I know my friend Brian Klassen from Klassen Movies likes that shit.
Oh, I know. I don't know. It's just like we've never watched it. But I'm sure the problem is too. Like we've said this before, is it's really hard for us to find times to, watch a show. You know what I mean? Like the last time I remember we watched through a whole show was that Legit.
Mm-hmm.
And like normally, if we get like some kind of show or something, we watch like an episode or two, and we as much as we have time for it. But like that, we couldn't stop watching it. I watched all the episodes in a day, like a day and a half.
Yeah.
The other one I watched was The Return, which was pretty good.
Mm.
And someone said, have you guys heard of Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies?
Yes, I did.
What is that?
Wait, Troma's releasing that? I didn't know that. Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies. I heard like some old school wrestlers are in it, only one I can remember right now is God damn it, Hacksaw Jim Duggan's in there, like fighting zombies along with some other old school cool wrestlers and things. I think like RVD might be in it or Rob Van. I don't know. I can't think right now.
I never heard about that, but I'm sure I'll have to probably watch it or something.
I'm sure Mindy Robinson's in it.
Who knows? If you guys are stranded on an island together and you can only bring 3 things, what would they be?
A DVD player, a Blu-ray player, a TV, and a refrigerator full of food.
But you would need a power supply, so you would need to bring a DVD, Blu-ray, TV combo connected to the TV, a refrigerator.
Wait, did you just say a DVD, Blu-ray combo?
Mixed, DVD, Blu-ray player, built into TV.
Dude, Blu-ray players play DVDs. Don't you know this by now, Sean?
No, you know what I'm talking about. A Blu-ray player built into the TV, so that's one thing. Yes. Then you would need to bring a refrigerator. Then you would need to bring a rechargeable, from the sun, power supply to run them.
Where the fuck are we gonna plug it in?
But we wouldn't have to plug it in. It would be charged from the sun.
Not after. What about at nighttime? You can't watch it at nighttime?
Well, it charges up the battery during the day, so then at night you can watch it.
What if there's an eclipse and then we don't have no sun for like a week? What are we gonna do?
Then all the food will go bad.
Yeah.
And we also, if we could bring 3 each, you could bring that. Then I would bring a tent, and then some kind of an air conditioning unit we could put in the tent. And what else would there be?
You know what? You know what's the saddest thing? Not one of us has said bring a girl along.
Well,
like we had girls and ew.
Well, maybe it'd be like Blue Lagoon or something, and someone would come up on a ship or something.
Yeah, right.
Or something like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And why do we bring a girl when we got each other? That's all we need.
Yeah, we both have enough boobies to go around.
Yeah, one of these days we're just gonna have to admit that you and me are dating, and Mrs. Yellow is just our beard. Wait a minute, did we just admit it? Oh well. So we answered that question.
What the fuck is you talking about right now?
Clyde Barker is rewriting a more serious version of Hellraiser for a remake, the original. Was he never really a fan, but what do you guys think about it?
I love the Hellraiser movies, but this is what I think of a remake of that. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
I didn't hear it. That wasn't impressive enough. Do it again.
No, I might shit myself if I do it again.
Oh.
How long have we been on, Sean?
I don't know. Just everyone. This is the last 10 minutes or something, so I'll ask the last questions, and then we're going.
Yeah.
And who knows when the next one of these will be. Because you and me got a little cringeworthy on here.
Yeah, you think so?
Mm-hmm. Get a little weird.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for you to show that Ravenous DVD or Blu-ray or whatever.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude.
Here's who is in the Pro Wrestlers one. Hacksaw, Jim Dugan, Rowdy Piper,
Yeah.
Shane Douglas, Kurt Angle, and a ton others.
Yeah.
So that's who's in it. Someone just said.
Mm.
What's your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Personally, I think I would choose Universal Soldier. I actually like that new one we watched.
Oh, The Enemy's Closer?
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good movie.
That was good. I gotta say, Kickboxer is a good one. But the one I really like watching a lot, or I used to, was Sudden Death. I know it's not his best action movie ever, but it's like him at the like an ice skating rink while a big game's going on, and there's like a bomb in the building, and his daughter's in there or something. He has to save his daughter and all those people in the building at the same time. I thought that movie was badass. It's kind of like Nick of Time in a way, but with Van Damme in it.
Someone said we've been on here for an hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's been forever.
I know.
Forever. Yeah.
Does anyone know what that line was from?
Come on. I'm sure people know.
So say it exactly. So it's like, forever.
Forever.
I know. We should start, like, doing the guess the movie thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like paper. Ever seen so much paper? Oh, smell it. Paper. What's that from, Brennan?
That's from you when you were a kid in school when you didn't know when you were done sniffing glue, you were sniffing paper.
Paper.
Jesus.
Oh, I've never seen so much paper. Goonies 2. Can they nail it? Or will it be memorable? What do you think about that?
Yeah, write it down, Sean. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you think about that?
You fucker.
And someone said Sandlot and what? Yep.
No, good, cool, yeah.
Well, what do you think about it though? Like, do you think it'll be good?
If he can get everybody back, which I think he can, I don't know, but it better be good or it's gonna get shit on hard.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at me.
Someone said, what do you and Wet Movie think like to? Hey, do you and Wet Movie like to go to nightclubs, bars, lounge, strip clubs, and all that? If so,
oh! Speaking of strip clubs, people, me and Cinestalker Danny and the Range Junkin himself went to a titty bar called the Candy Cat last night, and you can see it in Cinestalker's video that just uploaded a little while ago. Of course, we can't film inside there because we'll probably get taken down like a couple of nerds going, "What the hell are you doing here filming the titties, guys?"
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like all the girls in there last night or whatever it was, all had like tattoos like everywhere, like even down there.
Uh-oh. I've never gone to any of those kind of places.
Yeah. You're like a feminist. You're like, I don't want to go in those places.
I am. I'm quite a feminist.
I like how you say that. Yet if you watch some of the movies you've been in, you have like some big boobies in your face and in your hands, and you're going blah, 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 and like one or two of the things. What was that one movie that you had like big old biddles in your hands or chibis, whatever you want to call them, flapjacks?
Which one?
There's like a movie. You're like in a room somewhere, like a party going on, and this one girl with like big old like knockers are just like.
You mean Witch's Brew?
Was that one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, but why don't you go to like strip clubs, or why haven't you been to one? Like me and Danny and Chris were talking about this last night, going, or actually Danny asked me, he's like, "Do you think Sean will ever come in here?" I'm like, "Not in a million fucking years."
Nope.
But like, come on now, like, you don't have to look at the girls. You can just play pool. Are you shy to look at the boobies?
No, that's just not my thing. I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. It's not. And I've known people like porn stars and stuff like that, but like to me, I feel like that's more like their opinion. I have no problem with that. It's kind of weird. It's like, well, it's like kind of like if they want to do that, that's fine. But I don't really want to go to a place like that because I feel like porn things are kind of like different. You know what I mean? It's kind of controlled.
Oh, really? Have you seen some of the weird shit that's been out there? Like, oh, Jesus Christ. There's some messed up porn out there, dude.
No, but I'm talking about Vivid and the ones that you and me have known have all been.
Dude, but the girls in the strip clubs, the girls in the porn movies, they're all cracked out for the most part anyway.
Oh, I know.
You know, like I don't know. It is sad in a way, but it's kind of fun to go to those places once in a while, especially when you're with friends and you're talking, you're drinking something, whatever. You're playing pool, whatever, playing dart games. Who cares? It's not like you're we're not gonna run up there and touch them and do something stupid.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Tell us why. Tell us what the big reasons that you would never go to those places. I bet you half the guys that are watching this have been to one of those places or do want to go one day whenever they're old enough.
That's just not my bag.
Because when I turned 18, one of the first things I did was go to the local strip club just for the hell of it. That and the porn shop, just because I wanted to walk into the 2020 video to see what it actually was on the other side. You know, just to see what I didn't get anything yet. I just wanted to see the boxes and what the hell it was, and then go to the strip club that same night just to see, to experience what the hell it is. You know, I don't make it like an everyday thing or every week thing. It's just like a once in a while kind of thing.
Okay, then. There's a lot of talk about the strip clubs, Brandon. It's like, just get laid. You and Mrs. Yellow just need to go for it. Well, go for it.
Why do you keep saying that stuff? Why aren't you telling us why don't you go?
That's not my bag. That's not my scene.
Like,
I don't care about that. I don't need to watch that.
Are you telling me you'd rather just hang out at a Best Buy or Walmart or something in the middle of the night instead
I don't need to go to a skeezy strip club. That's not my thing.
No, is it the girls that freak you out, or is it just like the setting with like drunk
people? If
it
freaked me out, how would I have done the stuff I've done in the movies that you said?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've had all these awkward sex scenes in these movies.
That's what I'm saying.
So that has no problem with it. It's just I don't need to go to a place like that. That's sort of like a skeezy environment.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but is it like a little bit of fear? Because that's how it was for me the first time too.
It's not really fear. It's just sort of peculiar.
No, because there's some weird shit I've seen at these places too. There was one time this one girl was dancing. There's like a string thing going. I'm like, what the? Oh, that's what that is.
This is...
Okay, let's go on to something else.
Okay. Someone asked me if I tried that Lucha Libre restaurant in San Diego. I know they went there on Man vs. Food, but I've never been to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you could pick one woman to live in a room with, who would it be? What? Would not be you.
What? I didn't say anything.
You're like pointing to yourself or something.
I was?
Brandon, I think I hear in the other room.
Did you say that?
Soon you're going to be hearing that.
So when are you guys going to do an Out and About 2? I don't know, maybe in the next couple of months. I think someone asked us this a little while ago.
I know we want to do another one, but
yeah,
it's just trying to do it.
But the thing is, what are we going to do to make it different?
I don't know.
It can't. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to like make it something different. I don't know.
I have no idea, buddy.
Like the first time we went there was with me, you, and Gabriel. We did the Out and About movie. That was just us and how we experienced Vegas. Second time we went to Vegas with just me and you. Went to a little bit more places and did a little bit more things. But what are we gonna do to try to make it watchable if we're gonna do that?
Everybody would love it. They don't care what it is.
No, but the thing is, there has to be some sort of gimmick or some sort of something that runs throughout the video to keep people interested in it, not just us going, all right, we're over here at this casino, now we're eating food, now we're back at the hotel. Like, there has to be like some sort of thing,
People watch you and me doing the same stuff all the time.
Like who can eat the most, donuts or some shit, like how you did the last time.
Favorite video game movie? I don't know, Brandon. We'll just have to. I already said the one thing about
Mortal Kombat.
Us going there with $100 or something and seeing who can buy the most stuff. You know what I mean? Like the most amount of movies or something.
Well, that's stupid because we can go to a place and find them for like $1 and get 100 of them or something.
And I also wanted us to go to more like thrift stores and stuff because there's that show on Spike TV with those guys. I think it got canceled already, but I'm sure it's fake though. But they would go around to like thrift stores and try and find valuable things and sell it or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if we do that and we buy it with your hoard up on it and not have room to walk in our rooms and shit?
To tell you the truth, like what would be the most fun to go to Vegas is to go to Vegas and not film anything and just have fun. You know what I mean? Like that would be the most, truthfully.
Yeah.
If we could do what we really want to do, it'd be film nothing and just sort of find somebody that had some dubs and just sort of chill it out and walk around and experience things.
Wait, you would do that? You would roll a blunt with somebody and just hang out in Vegas?
Walk around and like experience things.
Would you do like a big fatty blunt with me, just walking down the Vegas Strip?
Not in front of people, but you know.
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
I've never really done it, but we've never done it before, really.
But I mean, you drink a shit ton of beers, do a big joint, and then walk out on the strip and see what happens with the cameras on.
Get one of those cameras that we attach to our head, you know what I mean? Like a GoPro, and just walk around and see what happens.
No, that'd be pretty funny. Like walk.
But you and me though have never smoked weed ever, you know, like ever, like.
Hey, I never said I didn't.
No, like never, like I never have. You know what I mean? Like I told you before, no one's ever offered it. You know, I wait for the day someone offers it, where it's like, you know what I mean, but it doesn't happen.
Mhm.
And then like, you know, people that we meet, like never do it. So it's kind of like, damn it.
Mhm. Oh,
and like,
out and about too. Coolduder gets a lap dance. Now that's a title.
Mhm.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing. Like this, that's what I would like to see. Like this, you in a place and like having a girl grinding on you. That'd be kind of funny to be like on camera and shit. You'd be like, no, please, I don't want the herpy derp on me.
Someone asked if I. Someone asked if I would rather die eating shrimp or in bed with you.
I don't know.
Probably eating shrimp.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What's your most anticipated film?
I don't really have one right now. Like Godzilla is I'm kind of excited to see that. Even though I liked the one with Matthew Broderick from like, was it 1990 something or 2000? I don't know what the hell that was. But I like that one. Even though people shit on that one, I kind of liked it for what it was, at least when I first saw it. I haven't seen it in years, though.
Out and about, go to Thailand like Hangover Part 2.
That'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess this is probably all. We've done this now for so long. So do you want to have anything final you want to say?
Yeah, for you guys that are watching, make sure you guys come on over to my YouTube channel. Check out my new Blu-ray DVD update video where I talk about the new Sleepaway Camp movies and Sleepaway Camp movie and 22 other Blu-rays and DVDs in there with my mom. Make sure you guys check it out, give it a thumbs up, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Wet Movie and Facebook my name. You'll see me.
Now it's time for Wet Movie to go heat up a pizza.
Not really. I'm probably just gonna drink some water and go to bed.
You're gonna go to bed already?
Maybe. I might lay down and like watch like a TV show or something and just like try to finish this thing before I go to sleep.
And you said you were watching something earlier. What were you watching?
Degrassi with my sister.
Oh, yes. Are you watching the new ones or which ones?
I think it's the next gen. I forgot what season we're on. It's like Next Generation season 3 or something right now. I know she's seen them all before, but I don't know. We have every single one that's been on DVD now. Even like the old school one. Like Kids from Degrassi something and Degrassi Junior High.
Those 80s ones.
Yeah.
So anyway, though, I guess that's all for this video. I don't know when the next one will be, but we just sort of felt like doing it just for the heck of it and just to try something, just to do it again. Well, we may try and do some more interviews, and if there's anyone like in the indie horror world or anything like that that you want us to try and talk to, let us know. And since I realize that we can just send the link, we probably can make it work.
Yeah, like if you guys know people or if you're an indie horror person yourself, send us send us messages on our Facebook pages and we'll get to talking to you.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see you guys later, and back to the gym, Brendan. And
hey, don't try to end it like that. I can't go to the gym. It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning right now. That's just closed at 10. What am I?
Go back there now.
And then wait for it to open.
Yes, it opens in a couple hours, so just go there and wait.
All right, thanks guys for watching.
Oh wait, before we go, drink as much water as you can drink.
It's not gonna come off good on film though, but
make sure you make noise. Make noise so I can hear you.
I can't do it.
Oh, Brian's gonna choke to death. Now don't get up. Don't get up like you did the last time when everyone almost saw you everything.
My everything.
Remember you got up and I told you that I could see your whole ass, but luckily enough, no one saw it because the camera's on me.
Okay, that's something that you wish you saw, that you dreamed that you saw when you're eating your shrimp burritos in bed, thinking about me, like, oh, Britain's booty pipe. Oh, Britain's booty pipe. I wish I could. What am I talking about? Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
If people don't even know it, right now you're butt naked from below the shirt. So we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.